Last time, or the last number of times, we ran through levels at the break, at the speed of sound, rolling around, doing all sorts of stuff like that. We soared the skies gracefully in a race to boost our own ego and our own confidence. We scoured the land for our one purpose, because that's just what Knuckles' thing is he's landlocked for a purpose. We didn't really do much. We evaded a captor, like an endless nightmare that couldn't be stopped. We evaded it and finally beat it. We found our one true friend and helped him through his own plight. I don't know what his would have been. His would have been, we learned how meaningless our life was, and we sought to fix it and that of our friends. Because that's kind of the vibe I get, is that, after Eggman destroys E101 and sends the others away, Gamma kind of gets upset about that, and he's like, well, life isn't happy here. And now, remember, Chaos he had all 6 emeralds when you fight him on the egg carrier. Tails had the 7th one. That was in his plan that Big took away.
Oh, I hate that Sonic. He always seems to get in my way. But I bet he can't foil my master plan. Chaos!
The Master Emerald is where it belongs. But Angel Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice. Eggman!
This is terrible. Chaos
Is what?
Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that. Get up and follow me. Angel Island is falling again.
Hey, no way! Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better hurry!
Okay. Been a while since I'm walking on air. Been a while since I've got to play Sonic. Yes? May I help you?
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles! And Eggman! What happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
Hey, Eggman, wait up! Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
Right.
What? Oh, jeez. This place. It looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
Get out of my way!
No way!
Did you hear what I said?
I won't obey!
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power! It's power for the people! And they are your people too, you know! We must get that emerald!
Greed is our enemy. Once it starts, you will always want more. Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child! Ready, men? Charge!
Father!
Oh, it's a monster! No!
On the contrary, buddy, I'm pretty sure you're the only monster here.
Hey, are you all right?
I think so. Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up.
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him. Sonic, wake up!
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Good thing you're okay. You just sort of conked out there.
Good thing you're
left
okay there.
already.
Just cuts off at the end.
Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado too.
Which is probably back in the woods. This is going to be a longer part, by the way, just as a warning. I'm going to do this all at once. I don't feel the need to cut it up. That feels a little bit, lackluster.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Feels a little lackluster to cut up the finale.
Look, it's the tornado too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What? No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
Now, does this cutscene look familiar at all? I kind of love and kind of hate this cutscene, because this cutscene is the very first thing you see upon loading the game up. Well, bits and pieces of this cutscene, but for the most part, this is the first thing you see. Although I still find it weird that Chaos is still going to attack the city on Eggman's orders, instead of just causing wanton chaos like he was typically supposed to do. Actually, I don't know if chaos was just wanton violence.
If I wasn't just dreaming, that monster is a real menace. Eggman. Looks like he's after Chaos too.
This egg carrier tool was made because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now you must be destroyed at all costs.
I've had enough. Who do you think you are, anyway? Oh, it's you. The one who sealed chaos in the Master Emerald. Tikal.
My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before. Look! He's absorbed the Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now!
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
What choice do we have?
Hey, Sonic!
Amy!
Here, take this!
Hey guys, what's up?
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
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 aren't the only way to empower the Chaos Emeralds. Our positive feelings toward each other can make them work. Our hearts together form awesome power.
Okay, now I can talk. Kind of a very cool ending, like that one phase there. Then they kind of ruin it with a second phase that just has no good music to it. You just kind of get this. So, I'm gonna talk during this part. I believe this part is harder because you get less rings. Oh. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be fast enough. Nope. So this fight is weird. You have to get to him fast enough, in two senses of the word. One, you have limited rings. The Supersonic is odd. Supersonic burns rings. Supersonic burns rings, just passively by existing. Okay, no. I don't care. Can disrespect this final boss. It's stupid, but Dreamcast kind of has buggy hitboxes. So his shots are hitting me when they physically shouldn't be. What is this? So yeah, you need rings to stay in this mode. And you have to hit him with enough speed. So there's two factors you have to keep in mind. He has two phases, as you can tell. He has phase one, where he's, it's the epic, you get the music, and it's a cool, fun fight. And then phase two, where he gets homing attacks and just everything sucks and the music turns terrible. But all in all, that was a fun fight. I did cheat a little bit, but
Some other time.
I'm sure after a reset or two of it, I would have been okay.
Chaos has changed again, this time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
These are the Chow you were protecting. They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on. Thank you so much.
All's well that ends well, right? Sonic?
That's Sonic Adventure. A game I couldn't quite beat as a kid because I could beat every level except for any of the big stuff. So, it kinda sucked, but oh well. I'm glad I got to beat it this time. I knew about the ending, I knew about Supersonic. But, just, unfortunately I could never do it. Now I can finally give my thoughts. And turn it down just a little bit. The game itself, not counting bugs, because it's an old console, it's an old game, it's a Sega game, so of course it's gotta be glitchy. It's fine enough, it works. That's typically a lot of the things I could just say about games is it works. It's an old Dreamcast game, so it is a bit glitchy. It's a bit buggy, it's, you know, you could argue it's a bit ugly. Because it kinda is, but that's just what you get with polygons. But for polygons and for being ugly, it's nice enough looking. Sonic's levels, Sonic's campaigns, they're fine. They're bog standard. They're not too bad. Tails' levels, I wish there was more to them. They're not, and they weren't just Sonic's levels, but shorter. Because for the most part, you don't even get a lot of shortcuts with Tails' ability to fly. The Knuckles levels, I like them. I just wish they were slightly larger, so you had to look around a bit more. And that you got the shovel claws earlier, so a lot of the levels aren't just look around for the glowing rock. Amy's levels kind of suck. They're just slower Sonic's levels, but you have a thing chasing you. They're long, they're not the greatest, but there's very few of them, so it's unoffensive. I said the first four. I said Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Big the Cat is Big the Cat. He's meant to be a joke. Complaining about him and laughing at it and, you know, beating that dead horse is, you know, not the greatest. He's meant to not be the best. Yet I kind of had fun. The first level, when you don't have as much power, it kind of sucks. There's too many fish in that tiny area. But other than that, I actually had fun with the big section. Gamma has always been my favorite. I just think the run and gun sections are fun. I just wish they were either longer or there was more to them. Because heck, the tutorial is like 2 rooms. You can beat it in under a minute. Supersonic is... Supersonic levels are never fun. They're always tedious and annoying. They're epic and awesome, but they're tedious and annoying. This one... Yeah, this one works. This one's fine. I just wish... you kind of magnetized the rings a little bit. Because there were parts where I ran through a giant group of rings, and I picked up like 2. The hitbox of the projectiles, whatever, it's, you know, it's an old game. It makes perfect sense. Cute little picture here. But it makes sense that the projectiles have a slightly larger hitbox. That's just what they are. Anything else? The levels are fine. Emerald Coast, I just wish it wasn't as bright as it was. Because, goodness, Emerald Coast is way too bright. Yeah, Emerald Coast is insanely bright. Like, it hurts my eyes how bright it is.
You can customize various options. Sound test. You can listen to various music tracks.
Again, you can also... I like how you can actually listen to his boss. Like, that's the only boss theme you can pretty much listen to. Actually, I don't... That's not the proper one. The level... Like, Emerald Coast is... It's bright. I just wish it wasn't as bright as it was. Like, darken it up a little bit. That's kind of what I like about Sonic DX, is it makes it darker, I believe. Windy Valley... I'm gonna say, a complaint I have about the whole game is it's very bright, which hurts my eyes. So, throwing that complaint out there to every level where it applies. Windy Valley is... I don't know what I would say about it. It's too cluttered, I guess. Like, I always know where I'm supposed to go, but it was always very, like, I know I have to go past this rock, but which exact part of the rock, because everything looks like a rock. Like, all that is whatever, it's fine. Ice Cap is... Ice Cap. It's an unoffensive snow level, which is rare. Snowboarding is cool. None of the levels are really all that bad. Actually, I don't think I dislike a single level. Hot Shelter for Amy takes a while. Wait, this isn't, Oh yeah, that's his theme. Never mind, you don't get the boss fight, I thought you did. Action stage? Can I get the boss fights? Oh yeah, here you go, I can look at them from here. Emerald Coast, Ice Cap, Windy Valley, I already said. Lost World is... You know, Lost World's kind of meh, but it's not meant to be the best, so whatever. Sky Deck I actually kind of enjoy despite it being glitchy. Hot Shelter is actually really fun. It is very long, but it is kind of fun. Speed Highway is... Well, I think I ran into a couple issues with it on Tails, because it's very platform heavy and the camera doesn't let you do that. Casinopolis is fun. Like, it's boring, but it's fun. Twinkle Park is, I think, honestly, the worst level. It overstays its welcome. Red Mountain is the same as Twinkle Park, but it does not overstay its welcome. It's pretty short. Final Egg is... It's interesting enough. It's not the best level, but it's not offensive. Oh, you can. Oh, you can look at this. Yeah, you can look at the boss songs. You know, all that is whatever. The bosses are just kind of whatever. They exist. I can't even remember a lot of them. The key bosses it lists here. The Chaos fights, I hate the fact that it makes you fight Chaos three times. And not just 3 times in a row, if you go in order. Chaos 6, it's interesting. I like it. It's probably my favorite version of the Chaos fight. Perfect Chaos is, well, I just wish Phase 2 kept the music. Like, give it 6 hits and give it the ability to get more attacks as it goes on. Because as it stands, hits 1 through 3 are the exact same. Hits 3 through 6 are the exact same. But hits 3, or 4 to 6 rather, but hits 3 to 4, like after you get past that third hit and it swaps into the second phase, the fight basically cranks the difficulty to 11, which I don't like. Beta, or Zeta, or whatever his name was, Alpha, Gamma, Beta, I don't remember his name. That's a fun fight, I like it. The final boss, Eggmobiles, are... Egg Viper I had difficulty with. Egg Walker was meh. Zero sucks, but it's a short fight, so it doesn't really matter. What's others? Yeah, it's Egg Hornet and all that, okay. I don't know when this song ever plays. I think this is the Knuckles and the Gamma fights. And the E fights are just whatever. Anything else? The hubs or whatever, they're fine. I don't know. This game, it certainly has issues. But the issues it has doesn't make it a negative experience. Like, it's still fun to play. it may not be as fun as it could be because it has issues, but it's, well, at the end of the day, it's a playable experience. Wait, what? Those are like the exact same song. And the negativity, it prevents it from being awesome, but it doesn't make it unfun. Which is honestly the best thing you can wish for with issues. You just have them be bad enough. But other than that, it's
Options.
it's a fun game. I had fun playing it. I don't think there was a single part I
Select a
didn't like.
character.
Can you not replay
Select a
Supersonic?
character.
I'd have to redo the whole thing. Oh well. It's, yeah, for hazard of repeating myself over and over, I'm gonna end it there. But it's fine. I like this game. It's fun enough. Honestly, I do think the worst segments are the big section. It's bigger Amy, which, as I already said, they're not that bad. It's just they're so slow. Amy's sections are slower than the Knuckles sections, which are already pretty slow. And then Big the Cat slows it down even more. Thankfully, though, that the game is respectful enough about it that it's like, okay, Amy and Big sucks, so you only have to do 7 levels with them together. Which is nice enough. I can respect that. So, that's as much as I'm going to say there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.